unless you went to the gig and saw them up there, saw what they looked like, you didn't know what Led Zeppelin looked like. You didn't know what the difference between Robert Plant and Jimmy Page, you know, unless you bought the music press.
Then the Cream came on, and I was awestruck. I'd never seen anything like it. And then the Who came on, and I was even more awestruck because apart from playing the fantastic pop hits they had at the time, they smashed everything up and they destroyed the stage.
I saw that Diana Ross picture on the front page of Melody Maker with the credit and going, oh boy, that's great, I've earned 2 and 6pence this week. And it started from that, and I was thrown into this crazy world of musicians and music.
I look down and here, like you're there, with the Beatles, the 4 Beatles just sitting there. And these are my heroes, of course. When I'm 17 at the time, with some band that's just arrived in the UK, some guitarist.
And he's left-handed. Oh, right, yeah, and he's black, and he's from Chicago. I said, well, it sounds fantastic.
No one had ever seen this guy.
Hold on, mate. He plays the guitar with his teeth.
You can guess who the guitarist was. That night changed rock history.
He just wanted to play music and record, and I don't think he really liked all that fame and acclaim.
There were so many stories with Keith Moon because, I mean, he was both a publicist's delight and a nightmare.
I saw Moon lob a TV set out of a window.
We had one famous singer came up and was thrown out. Who was that guy, do you remember?
Bob Dylan, I think, wasn't it?
I was pretty obnoxious when I was younger. I would not like to be in the same room with me as I was then, these days. So I guess that sums it up.
Before we went on stage, I said to Eric, listen, I'm going out there again, I'm going to say Eric Clapton and Friends. It's really boring. I really thought you wanted to be part of a band and you didn't want to be Eric Clapton God anymore.
Marianne Faithfull was in tears, I remember. Keith Richards was certainly deeply moved by it. Mick was kind of angry that Brian had died inconveniently.
Nick Kent was a junkie and a wannabe Keith Richards. He was actually a real pain in the arse guy. I gather he's not yet dead.
We went down to do an interview with him, and his manager came up very apologetically saying, Sid has locked himself in a room and he won't come out. Can you speak through the keyhole and try and get him out?
The music industry did reach a bloated kind of level where everything was to excess. Everybody was earning millions of dollars.
To be thrust into the midst of the record business like I was, it was like Aladdin's cave was suddenly opened up and all the jewels were mine to inspect.
10 years of that was a fun party, you know. You should have been there, it was great.